Hi, I'm Simon from the Red Ferret, and before we start this video I want to ask you to subscribe down below to stay updated on the latest, greatest, and most awesome content on the space of YouTube. Let's get cracking with the video. So I've made my preparations, as you can see, for this video because I want this to be good. I have not seen any real reviews about these two monitors. These are the 24G2U and the 27G2U monitors from AOC, as you can see, so the 27-inch and the 24-inch. So these are new monitors that have just been released, and as you can see they look pretty nice. So I have two, I have the 27-inch and the 24-inch, and we're going to check these out. So as you can see on the left one I have my PS4 installed. Okay, it's FIFA, I know it's not a shooter, I don't do shooters, it's also not good for the channel to get violent games. So I'm doing FIFA, which is a little bit fast paced. You have to press the pass or the shoot button, and if you miss like a couple of inches then your game is completely beeped. So yeah, there's a big difference with a race game, for example, where you can do your turns a little bit later than usual. So the millisecond response time is not that important in race games, but in FIFA it's more important. Over here I connected my MacBook Pro, both via HDMI by the way, and my MacBook Pro is over there because I want to also check out what the quality is when editing a video, for example. First thing of course you can notice is that these both have speakers, which is awesome. I think that's awesome for a monitor to have speakers. So you just plug it in and you can immediately play without adding boxes or external speakers or other things. So that's good. And of course the size is different. They both have the same specifications, so the same design as well. This is not metal, this is plastic, so plastic feet, plastic back as well. But the monitor in its whole is very good, it's very nice, with the red touch on the bottom over here and over here, and with the very small bezels, so you can easily put 3 monitors side by side to have a very big gaming experience, because the bezels are really small, as you can see. That's very good. Okay, so one very big thing I want to start talking about is the thing they advertise on both boxes. Very weirdly over here. 1 millisecond, if you can see that. 1 millisecond response time, and I was like, wow, 1 millisecond. And by the way, I don't know a lot about monitors. I'm not a very big connoisseur of screen colors and all those stuff. So I went searching on the web, as you can see over here. I even went on Linus Tech Tips and all that to check out what is that 1 millisecond response time about. I know some things about it, like refresh rate, response time. The lower the response time, the better the frames flow into each other, something like that. So 1 millisecond response time, I was like, wow, that's like very good. And yeah, 1 millisecond response time is the best you can have on any monitor. So I was like, wow, for that price. This is not 1 millisecond response time. I'm going to explain why. The lowest you can go on an IPS panel, these are both IPS panels, is 4 milliseconds. And I was like, but they put 1 millisecond, how is that possible? Because these are IPS panels. So I went searching, and the 1 millisecond response time actually means mprt. Motion picture response time. And some people will say like, why did you not know that? You are so stupid. Okay, as I've said, I don't know a lot about monitors, and for I think most of the people that just like a bit of gaming and are looking for a good monitor, that's going to be the case. That they are reading 1 millisecond and that they're like, wow, that's a great monitor, 1 millisecond. No, it's 4 milliseconds. And it's 1 millisecond mprt, motion response time, and that means how long a pixel is continuously visible. And that's the difference with regular response time. So ms for ms, and the regular response time is how quickly the display can have an LCD pixel change from fully active, so white, to fully inactive, which means black, and back to fully active, which is again white. So this over here is 4 milliseconds. And now you're saying like, oh wow, so they tricked us. No, they really didn't. It's on their site. Over here you can see that they actually put mprt is 1 millisecond and response time is 4 milliseconds. So okay, it can be a bit misleading in my opinion, but still 4 milliseconds is the best you can get for an IPS panel, definitely for this price. So I really can't complain about that. It also has AMD FreeSync, which prevents screen tearing as well. And the refresh rate is 144 Hz. A very high refresh rate is 240 Hz. That goes up to 240 Hz in some panels, but that's not always better because with 144 Hz you get better image quality. The screen is full HD and just overall looks very nice. So in the OSD panel you have different options to change everything. I will say that the OSD panel to navigate is not that easy because the buttons are pretty small on the bottom and you have to click in order to go down, then you have to click again in order to select something, and then you have to click again to go back. It's not that nice to work with, but okay, you won't use it that often as well, and you can easily change your stuff. So let's go back. As you can see, I have to go back to exit now. So you can easily change your stuff by just pressing the arrow button. For example, over here, game mode, gamer 3, gamer 2, racing mode, RTS and FPS mode as well, but I just put it on off right now. Both monitors have 4 USB 3.0 inputs, 1 DisplayPort and 2 HDMI inputs as well. Right, so let's check out these monitors when gaming and when editing. So I've used both monitors for gaming and for editing as well, and I have to say I'm just very pleased with what I've seen. In my opinion, the smaller monitor is nicer because it's a bit smaller and I don't really like very big monitors. However, the colors are vivid, the colors are nice, the contrast is great as well. And it's just overall a very great experience if you ask me. I don't really have an eye for the response time and the refresh rate and all that stuff. But I have to say that I did not really notice that it went slow or anything, so that's good. And I think for regular gaming, these are both very good monitors. So if you're a regular gamer like me, for example, you're not competitive. These are not competitive monitors because for competitive gaming you wouldn't use an IPS as well. But these have a very good quality, very good image quality, and very good colors as well, which is very important if you're a regular gamer like me. And yeah, the refresh rate is probably good, and the response time and all that. But yeah, if you're looking for a decent and actually a very good monitor for gaming, then this is really a bargain because it's £179 for this one, so for the 24-inch, and for the 27-inch, which is not really a very big difference as you can see, but it's a difference. It's £229, so a bit more. That's a very cheap price for a monitor, to be honest. That really is very cheap, and you can put it vertically as well. Now it's horizontally, but you can put it vertically, as you can see on the video. I've shown it, and it's very ergonomic as well. You can put it down, you can put it up if you want to. So that's very nice, and not all monitors can do that, especially not for that price. And the other one where I did some editing, also the same, works very fast, very fluid, shows very good colors and very good image quality in full HD, so no 4K by the way, which for me is not important because I don't film in 4K, but still, it's a very good quality. It's a very nice screen. It has very small bezels. And I think I would choose, in my opinion, I would choose the right one, which is a bit smaller for editing because I don't really need a very big screen. But for gaming, the bigger one is actually very nice. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this video. I learned a lot with the milliseconds and all that because I searched it on the web. And I gotta say, it's 4 milliseconds and 1 mprt, motion picture response time, which is different from the regular milliseconds, but it's not possible to have 1 millisecond on IPS panels. Right, so very impressed actually with these monitors for that price, so really go check them out if you're looking for a very good monitor. If you have any questions regarding these monitors, let them know in the comment section down below, and I'll be very glad to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. If you didn't, leave a dislike and tell us why, so we can improve our videos in the future. And I hope I'll see you, yes, who's watching this behind your screen or behind your... If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section down below, and I'll be very glad to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. If you didn't, leave a dislike and tell us why, so we can improve our videos in the future. And I hope I'll see you, yes, who's watching this behind your computer screen or your phone in our next video. Bye bye.